G'day guys, welcome to Tuesday night in the man cave. Hope everybody's had a ripple week and a fantastic bloody New Year's. Now, grabbing me list. I'm getting on, I have to always grabbing the bloody the list. What's going on in this video is the wood stove. So I've practically got it finished, one more week and it will be a done and dusted bloody project, thankfully. Nay's motorcycle, the Suzuki Intruder 250, Jackie boy. Do a bit of stuff with that, take him out for a bit of a ride. We also check out what Nay's up to in the woodshed. She's bought herself a new spray gunny thing, something that we've haven't ever used before, so that was pretty good. Now we head over to Matt's place, which is, you know, most of you guys know Matt, that's Nay's son. They've moved into a new place and it's got a big shed out the back, and he's in the middle of starting to make his own man cave in there. So we go in there for a sneak peek and hopefully we might be able to follow a little bit just to see as he jazzes it all up. As you can see, I got myself a bloody haircut. I actually got it done here in the man cave, and a little bit of footage on that stuff. Now, I would normally now go, and we've got the budget bike build, the Virago 250, but that's not now going to be in man cave anymore. After that update that I did, a lot of people mentioned about pulling that out into its own video series, and I agree totally. The reason why I never did it that way was it was going to be a good lot of content for Man Cave Tuesday every week. But I'm pulling the bloody plug and I'm going, no, let's do it. Let's pull it out into its own series, and I've just got to work hard to make sure I keep getting other content for this stuff. So what that means is this week there's going to be, and I think there will be 4 parts. So part 1, 2, 3, 4 of that bike build, and that's the stuff that you've already seen. So if you've seen that stuff and you don't want to re-watch what was in the Man Cave Tuesday stuff, don't bother watching those because you've already seen it. Part 5, which I hopefully will get out Thursday or Friday, will be then what you haven't seen in the continuation. And what I'll do is every Thursday will be the budget bike build, the Virago 250, from then until we get that job done. Cool. Now, where are we going? The wood stove. Still say wood stove. The wood heater. Let's get into it. Rightio guys, so I'm going to start bloody getting this all cleaned up. Now I know some people have said about just firing up and a little paint will burn off and all that kind of stuff. I know, and I've seen people do that, but there always seems to be little bits and pieces left all over the place. I just want to clean it up this way. Now I've tried stuff like that nylon bloody stuff, the scourer pad stuff, the wire brush. It does it, but it just takes quite a while to do it. So I've got 2 things I'm going to bring over. Now obviously the first one is the sandpaper flappy pad thing on the grinder. That's what I'm going to go with because that really just, I just kind of like just go da 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 and away it goes. The other thing is a drill, and one of these things, this is really kind of like, I don't know, real hard stuff. This works really good too. It actually takes less of the metal off, but it isn't as quick and as easy as the other one. But you guys want to have a look? Check it out. So there you go guys, that's I reckon they're both the best two to use. Obviously the grinder takes off a little bit more metal than what the drill with that hard pad, I don't know what your bloody hell it is. The grinder it's just more, it's cutting into it, so I'll most probably swap between the 2. But anyway, there you go, I will get all this done and then come back to you. Rightio guys, this is it. It's actually 35 degrees at the minute, so I am sweating everywhere. But that is it. It has all been cleaned up. Obviously there will be the little nooks and crannies in through there, but I'm not worried about that. Like they said, it'll burn off. This is where the pipe is going to come out and around, so I'm leaving that copper pipe off until after I've painted it, and then that'll go back on. I think that'll be a good accent to it. But yeah, that's it. All cleaned up, ready to paint. So I've just got to wipe, dust it off, wipe it down, and then I'll start spray painting it, and I'll basically come back to you when I'm doing a bit of spray painting. Well, there you go, guys. So that is now all painted up. Did one, so I used that pot belly black bloody spray paint up to 300 centigrade. It can do. This is what it's built for. So I've got to let this dry. Obviously, when I heat this up, that'll also help cure it as well. Hello, what are you doing? Oh, daisies. I've also got to put that sealant rope thing around there. Fire it all up, so that's going to be next week. And next Man Cave Tuesday, that'll be the end of this project. What do you reckon, Pooks? Yeah? Alright. So there you go. Alright, back to the Man Cave. Rightio. Got a little parcel here. FedEx. This was given to me as a Christmas present from my daughter Taylor, the pregnant one. She's made this up and done that. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a minute here to wonder what is in that box. I was stupid and didn't get it, but it was pretty awesome when I did. Have you worked it out yet? You haven't worked it out? Does it say? No, that's it. All right, you ready? Wilson! Is that not awesome? So for those that don't know that, and you should know what it is, that's that the movie Castaway. There you can see that there. That's bloody fantastic. Love it. All right, where are we going? Suzuki Intruder. Rightio, guys. So now I've got a bloody job to do. Good old Jackie boy, the Intruder 250. Has been sitting here for about a week. You remember, I think it was last week that I set up the battery tender onto here, because we put that new battery in there. It's only been a week, so even if I didn't have the battery tender on it, it wouldn't have gone flat. But we're going to undo this, start her up, should be all good, give it a wash, and then we're going to take it for a ride. Let's get into it. Rightio, so just give you a close-up because it's always hard to see how filthy or dirty. It's just basically dusty. This needs a bit of a wash. That's the problem of having a stable like this where it's all open on one side. All the dust just gets in there. So obviously the bikes are protected from rain, they're protected from the direct sunlight, but the dust gets in there. And dust isn't a bad thing, it just makes them look, I don't know, unloved. All right, let's get into washing this bike. Now I think in a video where I was washing, I think it was Max in the carport, now I said I use this stuff, just general car wash, and I flippantly said, you know, you can use anything, you know, even dishwashing liquid. Now some people had commented on there about, so dishwashing liquid that you use in the kitchen, some dishwashing liquids actually have a salt content to them because it's, I don't know, it helps clean stuff better. So I suppose generally stay away from dishwashing liquid. Just get a general purpose, cheap as chips, car wash, bloody whatever it is. cool. Rightio guys, so now I'm going to let that dry. I'll go have a bloody cup of tea and then we'll get ready to ride. Rightio guys, so we're out and about. The old, they're always a great place to get photos with a bike. So this is Sunday. It's actually New Year's Eve, so everything's bloody closed up. Nothing happening out on the streets. So basically I just want to give Jackie boy a bit of a run here, about half an hour at least I think, get everything really hot. And now I've got to go, which way I've got to go? Around this way, and this way. Yeah, get everything hot, get all that lube running around. If there's any bits of moisture or water in there that it gets all out. I'm guessing all this, I'm no mechanic as you guys know. But instead of just starting it up, running it for a couple of minutes and then going, all right, that'll do it. And then it sits there for another, 6 months before it's bloody started. I don't think that's the problem. I think you've got to run through all the gears and all that kind of stuff. Give it a decent run. Then you can pack it away for a little bit longer. But hang on, where we go? Yeah, I want to make sure I'm getting on the bikes. All the bikes, including Nate's bike, if she ain't getting on it. This bike has done 3,923 kilometres. I reckon Nate's done about 3,000 of those kilometres, but not recently, not in the last, I don't know, year and a half. See, I tell you what, I don't know if you remember me talking about when I jumped on that Virago, and I was saying I need to jump on this bike to check out the difference. And I think the biggest difference is the seat. This seat is a whole lot harder, and obviously those rear suspension, which was buggered, everything was really plush and comfortable, whereas riding this, everything's taut, the seat's all hard. So I think if we change the seat to be more plush on this bike, I think it'd be two very comparable bikes. Where we're coming into now is the marketplace. It's one of the big supermarket bloody complexes here in Bendigo. Thought we'd come in. I thought it might be interesting to ride through here. Why not? The bike always sounds better in here. Bloody speed bumps. Yeah, what am I doing in here? I'm always looking for a kid to run out from behind a car. I can hear the little kids. Cool, so... Oh, my blinker's still going. So there you go, guys. That's Jackie boy, all bloody organised. That's another thing, I suppose, too, with the with this and the Virago, is the Virago's got the baffles been drilled out, or it's rotted out, or whatever the hell has happened. So it's got a bit of a deeper sound, maybe.
Although this bike, getting the bloody neutral, this bike with that big pipe, when it's idling, it has that real boop, 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 boop sound to it. It's a deep sound. As per any small bike, small engine, as soon as you rev it on, you lose that. I think the Virago held that because of the way the pipe's been drilled out, whereas this bike, everything is pretty much factory except for the accessories that we've put on it. Rightio guys, so I think we'll call it quits there, and I'll see you back at the man cave.
Hey, do you remember me talking about when I did the Firelighters bloody video, and I talked about how these are really cool? What I was doing was I was opening this up to then light the Firelighter. Well, you don't have to. You actually just light it as it is. Isn't that bloody brilliant? Crazy. Where are we going? Shit. Brilliant. Let's check out what Nay's up to in the woodshed. Rightio, so what's Nay doing in the woodshed? She's not in the woodshed, she's right here. What do you got there, Nay?
Magic.
Went to Bunnings.
Went to Bunnings, bought a cheap bastard spray gun.
Yep.
Hopefully
Airless.
it worked. Airless, yes. But I need a knife to open it before I
Alright, cool. We'll open it. Rightio guys, so this was what was in the box. So we got instructions. Call that the power unit, the actual spray bit. That's a measuring cup, which I'll explain in a minute, and a little pin thing to clean up nozzles. So it's not as simple as what you would expect, and you just pour the paint in there and start spraying. When you read the instructions, you have to dilute your normal paint with either thinners if it's oil or water if it's water paint. And they kind of give you an idea over here on measuring stuff. But then what you do, when you reckon you got it right, you fill this with the paint and then you time how long it takes to drain out. And if it works out the time that they say, you are then right to go. So that just means this isn't just a real simple thing of just pouring paint in and away you go. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Cool. All right, we'll get ourselves organised. We might actually see this in action. Oh, I suppose I should tell you, it was, how much was it?
49.
49.
49. Bug.
49 bucks. So that was half price. There was a lot of other ones, Warner and Wagner. A lot of other ones. The cheapest, apart from that, was $99. Obviously, the Ozito is not going to be high quality or anything, but we've never used one of these before, and we wanted to see how it works.
Because we have the compressor one.
Yeah, compressed
but
air
we've
one.
never used one of these.
And I think this one might be a lot easier than the compressed air one. All right, I'm shutting up. Rightio guys, so Naya's done a little mix of paint and water. Now she's got to fill that little bucket.
You've got to press start on the timer.
Start on the timer. Go. And what time are we?
Under 30.
Oh, it's going to go through in under 30. Oh, that's going to go through
Way too quick.
way too quick.
Cool.
So that was 15.
Yep, so I need to... So it's going to be like 2 to 1, 3 to 1.
Rightio guys, so Nay has mixed that up so that it went through there, what was it, 25 seconds?
Yeah, between 24 and 25.
So as long as it's under the 30, if it takes longer than 30 seconds, it means the paint's too thick and it's going to have a problem coming out of here. So all you've got to do is pour that into there. then we whack it on there and we should be right to go. You do that and I'll explain this. So we've got an unlock thing on either side. If you do that, this thing should pull out. Of course it won't now. Oh, nearly hit her in the head.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, so that's how that, so that's basically all that is. So whack that in there, push it all the way in, then we lock it, both sides. Now you can see this thing here, this is depending on, let's say, what do you call it? I don't know. Let's
Stopper? What are you pointing at?
that thing.
Stopper?
Yeah, well that's what it actually is. I was looking at it thinking that it'll adjust how much paint's going to come in and out. The only thing that it actually does is as you wind it, it means you can only push that on so far. So if you wind it all the way in, like that, now you can put a lot more out. So it's just, like Nay said, a stopper.
It's like the stopper on those things.
Yeah, cool. So all we've got to do is plug it in, put the paint pot on.
And hope to God it sprays.
Can I do it?
Yeah, go nuts.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Cool. Let's go out and start painting. Rightio, so we've got the extension lead coming all the way out. Now he's going to plug her in.
So far, so good.
Yeah, that's it. It's a lovely windy day for doing spray painting, but hey.
Perfect. What do you reckon? Just pull the trigger?
Just pull the trigger in. Obviously start on, just spray on that before you hit your product. There we go. That looked alright.
Spray came out. Yeah. It's too watery.
Too watery, is it?
Too watery.
Alright, back to the mixing board. Rightio guys, so we're just going to do a bit of a test. It's hard to see the white on the white. Alright, here we go. That's all over the camera. That paint, there's paint all over the camera. Cool. Rightio guys, so we've figured it out. I've changed the angle. I think the first one that we did, it was doing a big cone. So we've got it, so it's just doing one level thing out, so that's less of this stuff. Obviously if we had it on a less bloody windy day, but I've done one coat on it and it seems to be going alright. I have to have these on because the bloody chair, when that sun comes out, whew, crazy. Alright, so So you're basically using it like you would do with a spray can, on, off kind of stuff.
Didn't make it up.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, how long would it take you to do one coat? An hour?
2.
2 hours worth of just painting in there. Obviously this isn't going to get into all the crevices and that as well as you do with a paintbrush, but this is just a big time saver. What do you reckon, Nay?
Marvellous.
Marvellous?
Best thing ever.
Beauty. Cool. Back to the man cave. Rightio guys, so now we're off to Matt's bloody man cave. Rightio guys, here's a little sneak peek into Matt's man cave. Now this is a work in project. Or I should say a work in progress.
What?
This is for Man Cave Tuesday.
Oh, right.
So, do you have lights?
There is a fluoro there, yeah. think it's only that one that works.
Oh, no, nothing's working.
Maybe.
Oh no, there we go.
Hold on, here we go.
All right.
We'll make
So
it right.
this is Matt's bloody shed, and he's slowly fixing it up to make it his man cave.
Don't forget to show him the good bit.
The good bit. Oh, look at that. It's a sign that Nay made for him for Christmas. It's actually got those on there. So there we go, guys. Matt's man cave in progress. Now he just finished building these doodads, shelves, so they fit.
Perfect.
They do fit.
Yeah,
And
cool
the
as.
head was marvellous.
God. I'm real nervous about that.
Yeah.
Didn't think my measurements were that great.
Bloody brilliant.
Beautiful.
And there's, yeah, cool as. This bench is just so solid, it's crazy. You could just stick an elephant on it.
Yeah, you could.
So you just got another 10 drawers to do.
Six.
Six drawers.
There's 10 in total. We've
Yeah.
done 4.
Cool. And this is the fridge, the bar fridge. This was white and crappy. And Matt's a painter, so we're looking for quality here.
Yeah, good luck with that, because I did not put any effort in.
Ah, beautiful. Oh, you've even got some beer in it.
So
Yeah.
people should send
Have to.
here.
Yeah, of course, exactly.
And it's cold.
Excellent.
Good, because I haven't checked that.
Rightio, guys, that's Matt's man cave. Oh, look at that. He's even got bloody guitars up on there. Cool. When he gets in, when he's in trouble with the missus, he's got a bed to sleep on. All right, we may come back and visit when it's a little bit more done. Wilson! Let's go and get a haircut. I've already had a haircut, but let's go and have a haircut. Rightio, guys, so you've seen me get a haircut at the hairdresser. Now Nate's going to cut it in the man cave.
God help him.
Righto, go for it, baby. The old hair's getting a bit too long. I don't think there's any hairdressers open at the moment. Not that I go to hairdressers, I go to barbers. So Nay normally does Matt and Brody's hair. That's all you do, isn't it?
Yeah, because they're too scummy to pay.
Nothing wrong with saving some money.
No, not at all.
Alright guys, so what are we going to chat about while I get my bloody hair cut? So we were talking in that last update video, I was talking about doing another budget project bike. And I mentioned about the CRF 250L as a mini adventure bike. Now a lot of people have mentioned other bikes. One was the KLX 250, I think it's 250L, 250 something, as an option, and I think they were saying that they're a cheaper bike to be able to buy than the Honda CRF. Another one was now I might have this wrong, it's a Yamaha TTR 250 or it's a TT 250R. So that was another one. What else was there? Nobody's mentioned the Suzuki, Suzuki DRZ 250 bike. Nobody's mentioning that. I don't know why. That was actually one of the first bikes, apart from when I was a young kid. That's what got me into motorbikes. Is I bought a brand new DRZ 250, and I think I only did about 1,500 Ks on it, and then I sold it and got a Intruder 700 or 750. I think it was. It was an old bike. I think somebody's here. Yes,
Yes.
there is. Oh, there you go. Bloody hell. Hello. All right, we'll chat about it later, some other time. Cool. There you go, guys. Sorry about that. Hair's all done, beard's all shaved, had a shower. What do you reckon, Nate? Looking all right?
Yeah, not too shabby.
Yeah, she normally likes me a bit scruffy, but every now and then I've got to clean myself up. So, I'm not going to continue on talking about the mini adventure bike stuff. I was just having a bit of a look on the computer because I was just
checking out the edit of that bloody stuff that you just saw. And the TTR250, they don't have that in their range anymore. There's a 230. So, but I did see that there's a Yamaha XT250, which is their classic Colt or whatever they're talking about. That was pretty cool looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delve into all those, you know, around the 250-ish range and see what I can come up with, and then I'll do a particular video and then discuss it with you guys and then see what you reckon. Cool. Back to the man cave. Well, there you go, guys. That's Man Cave Tuesday done and bloody dusted. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now remember that there's going to be like those 4 videos popping out. Don't waste your internet time or whatever re-watching them if you're not interested in watching them. Obviously, don't feel, you know, I don't want to trick anybody. But there will be part 5 will be the continuation of what the regular guys have bloody been watching or whatever. All right, guys, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.